I'm back! So, I'm actually really worried about how this video is gonna turn out because I brought my camera and it's gonna die and I don't have the battery for it and I don't even know where it is. So, yeah, clearly I don't use it often. So let's hope this turns out well. Okay, so we're going to talk about first steps on how to achieve that healthier lifestyle you're looking for. Um, what I do, or like where I start off, is I look at, so I say, what are my goals? Like, what do I want to achieve? And here is the biggest thing when making those goals. The biggest reason why people get discouraged and unmotivated, especially unrealistic goals that and maybe not even unrealistic, it's just such a big goal for such a little time, because most of these probably will take like long term. So when you're looking at this, so like let's say you want to reach an ideal like weight, give yourself like a big cushion of time to achieve this. That way, like you don't get discouraged if you don't see results within like the first like 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe. It takes time. So where most people start off, at least for me, is I'll try to get like a rough estimate of how many calories I'm supposed to be eating for my in order to achieve my goal. So what I'll do is I'll go on like MyFitnessPal, for example, but there's a whole bunch of other websites that you can go to. And you put in like your height, your weight. They'll ask you a bunch of things about how active you are. And then from there, it'll be like, do you want to gain or lose weight, and how much do you want to lose like per week? So from there, it'll give you a rough estimate. And the cool thing about these things or these websites is they'll also give you like what percentage of like fat, protein, or carbs that you need to be eating. Me personally, I'm not very good at following macros, even though I know it's like super helpful if you do that. I just suck at it and I don't do it. But if you can do it, like kudos to you. There's also websites that give you certain macros that you need based on the goals you're looking for. Next, the thing we all really don't like doing, the diets. Yeah. So when it comes to dieting, so I'm gonna say instead of diet, I'm gonna say switching to a healthier lifestyle. Maybe that'll, I don't know, sound better than diet. Because a lot of these foods, like, you can find so many recipes that are, like, healthy and delicious. Because don't get me wrong, I love to eat. Like, your girl can eat. Especially carbs. Oh my gosh. I mean, I know carbs have, like, a bad rep. But in the end, like, I personally feel like you can eat anything you want as long as you eat it in moderation. So, yeah, eat carbs. Like, they're good for you. They're good for energy, like long-term energies. You try not to cut them out because they are essential. Just maybe eat smaller amounts of it and just stay within the like limits of what your suggested intake is for it. Along with diet, I would do make sure you do portion control, because like yeah, you can have like an omelet, which isn't like super unhealthy, but if you eat like a ginormous like omelet, then it's completely like you're missing the point. Like I said, everything in moderation is good. So if you see a bag of cookies and you're really craving something sweet, because I have a super big sweet tooth, maybe don't eat like a lot of the cookies. Maybe just have like one or two just to get that craving out. So that way you don't go and like binge eat a whole bunch of snacks later on. Exercising. So I know there's probably a large range of people like on the large spectrum for working out. If you haven't, like if you are the kind of person that hasn't worked out like a day in their life, or maybe you work out like once a month, don't worry, no judging. That was me the past couple of months. So I would start off with something that you can handle so you don't, again, unmotivate, like unmotivate, discourage. So you are not discouraged when you start off. You want to maybe do like 2-3 times a week, and something that you can easily like build up on. Now, for my hardcore exercise junkies, if you are not seeing results and you go to the gym or work out like every single day, it's probably because you need to either up the intensity or maybe make the duration of your exercises longer. Just make sure you're always challenging yourself, pushing yourself, because that's when you're going to see the results you want. Lastly, like a starter for me for becoming like healthier is water. I really, really don't like water. And then people look at me funny and they're like, but water doesn't have a taste. All right, okay, fine. Let me rephrase it. I don't like the lack of taste water has. So you want to drink like 6 to 8 cups of water. Even if you just bring it up a little, your intake a little more, like anything helps, because water is so good for you. It's good for pretty much everything, honestly, because like it helps clear out your skin. It just helps flush out your system. Like it helps your kidneys out, and it'll help like prevent headaches. Because usually, like where your headaches come from, they come from dehydration. So something that'll help you continue the intake of water throughout the day is carrying around like a water bottle that's always full. So like something like this. It's big. I always have it filled, and I always keep it in my hand or near me. That way I'm not like too lazy to go get a bottle of water, too lazy to fill it up. It's just grab and go, like take a sip, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's super easy. So yeah, those are just a few things that you can do to help you get started. Good luck. I will be posting my progress as well. I probably won't show it till the very end. That way I have a compare pictures. I know it's going to take a while, but my favorite thing to tell people, and like that I tell myself, is that it's not a race, it's a marathon. And you just got to keep on pushing. Like, don't let anything get you down. Just always positive vibes, and you're going to see those results.